Join us as we delve into the shocking truth about daily life in North Korea. Ever been woken up by a song? Not your favorite playlist. Not a TikTok trend. I mean, a government-approved anthem. In North Korea, that's how every morning starts. Loudspeakers in every home, every street. And here's the thing, you can't turn them off. The moment you open your eyes, you're already hearing praise for the supreme leader. It's like an alarm clock, but instead of beep beep, it's glory to our great nation. Sounds wild, right? But for millions of people, this is just normal life. You think your mornings are tough? In the North Korean countryside, folks are up before the sun. No snooze button here. They throw on simple, state-issued clothes. Nothing fancy. Then it's straight to the fields. Mud, rice, and rules. Picture this. Whole villages, ankle-deep in mud, planting rice one by one. And those rows? They better be perfect. Mess it up, even by accident. Someone's watching. Someone always is. Hard work? Definitely. Choice? Not really. Ever wondered what daily life in North Korea is really like, especially for kids at school? Every morning, they line up, quiet, focused, ready to begin. School in North Korea isn't just about math or reading. It's about learning discipline, loyalty, and pride in their country. They study the nation's history, its leaders, and the value of working together. For them, it's not just school. It's growing up with a purpose, a deep sense of belonging, and that's a big part of what shapes life in North Korea. Pretty eye-opening, right? Stick around. There's more you've never seen.
On the surface, life in North Korea, especially in Pyongyang, looks pretty peaceful. Clean streets, tall buildings, parks where everything feels calm and in order. Some families, mostly officials and loyal folks, get the extras. Warm homes, more food, a bit more ease. But even here, behind the beauty, people live with quiet caution. It's all about staying balanced, showing respect, and keeping the peace. Want to see what it's really like inside North Korea? Stick around, we're just getting started.
Did you know? In Pyongyang, messages of unity and pride are everywhere. On murals, statues, and big billboards. They're a big part of daily life. TV is available too, but it's all local channels. Most of the content highlights national strength, unity, and leadership. It's a way to keep everyone informed and on the same page. For many, it creates a strong sense of identity and belonging. It's how the country shares its story, its values, and its vision for the future. Stick around. We're about to explore how media shapes daily life and connection in one of the world's most unique societies. Wondering about internet in North Korea? Well, no Google, no YouTube, no Instagram. Most people use a local network with approved sites only. It's like a mini version of the internet. Simple, safe, and closely managed. Phones? They have them, but calls and texts go through a secure system. Everything stays within limits. It's a different setup, but it works their way. Stick around, we're just getting to the most interesting part.
You know what's amazing? Even with all the rules and limits, people in North Korea still find ways to smile, laugh, and live. Families gather for dinner, kids play made-up games in the dirt, and neighbors share whatever they've got. Weddings? Still full of music and real joy. Birthdays, New Year, those are big deals too. Because no matter where you are, love, laughter, and connection find a way. And that's the real secret. Even in tough places, the human spirit doesn't give up. Stick around. We're not done uncovering the most powerful part of this story.
Ever wonder what evenings feel like over there? Picture this. After dinner, the house is dim, maybe a candle or a weak light bulb. No heaters, not much furniture, but families gather close. Parents help kids with math or read bedtime stories. The official ones, of course. But sometimes, just sometimes, someone leans in and quietly shares a different kind of story. About a faraway place, maybe Seoul, full of lights and freedom. About someone who made it out. About what life could be. Because even in silence, dreams still whisper. And that whisper? It's powerful. Stay with me. There's more to this world than meets the eye. Ever wondered what it takes to escape life in North Korea? It's not easy. In fact, it's almost impossible. The border with China? Heavily guarded. Armed soldiers. No crossing really means no crossing. And even if someone makes it out, there's still danger. China often sends people back. And going back? That can mean prison. Or worse. But still, every year some try. Why? Because the dream of freedom is stronger than fear. Stick with me. There's more to uncover inside North Korea.
You know, for most folks inside North Korea, change isn't just hard. It feels like a dream that's miles away. People aren't thinking about revolutions. They're thinking about making it through the day. Food, family, safety, but here's something powerful. Every smile, every quiet chat, every kind gesture. That's their way of saying, I'm still human. Even in silence, they're holding on to something bigger than fear. And that's a kind of courage we don't talk about enough. Stick around. There's more to this story, and you won't want to miss it.
So here's the real truth, and it might surprise you. Life in North Korea? Yeah, it's tough. Way tougher than most of us can imagine. But for the people living there, it's just life. It's normal. It's every day. And you know what's kind of amazing? Even with all the limits, even with the fear, people still laugh, still love, still hope. Because deep down, we're all the same. We all want connection, dignity, and a little light at the end of the tunnel. And that spark? It's still there. That's something worth remembering. Stick with me. There's so much more to uncover. In North Korea, just getting through each day takes incredible strength. And yet, even in the hardest places, small sparks of freedom still shine, like a quiet smile or a whispered story. They're tiny but powerful, a secret way to keep hope alive. Stick with me. There's so much more to discover about the daily life in North Korea. You won't believe what people are capable of, even in silence.
So, this is daily life in North Korea, especially in rural North Korea, where life is shaped by fear but never fully defined by it. And you know what? Even in the quietest villages and strictest cities, people still find ways to smile, to share, and to hope. If this peek into life in North Korea gave you a new perspective, do me a quick favor, like, share, and smash that subscribe button for more eye-opening stories just like this. Here's to a brighter, stronger you. I'll see you in the next video.